Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 15 of Europa Universalis 4 as the Iroquois. We are just about to go and declare war on the Peacock over here, take some land from them. What I should do first is go ahead and actually fabricate the claim. So let's go ahead and do that. We are going to go ahead and leave our diplomat there building a spy network, because the good thing with that is that it gives us shorter sieges, so the higher the spy network, the shorter the siege time. And you can see that if you actually have a look at a siege and you mouse over, there is somewhere it tells you, there we go. Iroquois spy network in Pico minus 11.4%. So our siege ability is only 0.4, but our spy network is now minus 11.6. The bigger that spy network gets, the easier it is to siege them out. Pico have already got a ship. That's interesting. What is it they have? They've got a light. Wow. We could get some of our own, actually. What is our naval force limit? We've got a naval force limit of 15. And we have no ships at all. We should build some ships and start protecting trade. Assuming we can get some money from people, that is what we will start doing. Might even be a consideration to actually... Let's go back up to speed 4 while this is going on. It might even be a consideration to attempt... Oh, we've integrated those guys as well. That's probably put us over our force limit again. Yes, it has. There's that stack there, isn't it? Let's go ahead and just disband you. And we have ourselves another province. So, as I was about to say, it's probably actually worth me spending, getting some loans so we can get ships. That would probably be a sensible thing to do. Just causes a fair bit of inflation, though. Lose ducats or lose trade efficiency and tax modifier. Well, I guess we're taking loans whether we like it or not. We've already taken one there automatically. Let's go ahead and take a couple more. It does cause us inflation. That isn't a complete pain. But we can go ahead and we can get ourselves some light ships and protect trade. I don't think we need transports. I don't think we need heavies because we can't compete with the British Navy anyway. So we'll just go ahead and get some caravels. They'll take an age to build. But we'll start building up a trade fleet. And hopefully protecting some trade. Making ourselves some money. We'll make the money back. Now then, let's go ahead and make sure we keep improving our relations with the Huron. I want to try and vassalize them next if we can. We'll send them a royal marriage proposal on the 2nd of June when available. There we go. Hopefully they'll say yes. We are losing money. Mainly because of the interest. And the colony, of course. That doesn't help. And the fort maintenance. We can turn that fort off, can't we? Oh, the fort isn't even built yet, so it doesn't count. Lose the stability or lose 20 army tradition. We'll lose the army tradition. We do have the idea that is now giving us the yearly army tradition. It's not much. Nobility loses loyalty. We literally just gained loyalty. Or lose ducats for yearly prestige, but we also lose tax. Or lose 5 prestige. We'll just take the prestige hit. Puts us back down to 0 again. Fairly standard in this campaign. We're always running at negative something. It's either cash, prestige, manpower, or stability. So, not too much to worry about there. There we go. We've gone ahead and won that war. That was nice and quick. So, let's go and sue for peace. We want your province. We want all the money that you have, which is actually a fairly decent amount. We're going to have to go ahead and core that, of course. Just wait for the button. And there we are. So let's go ahead and put our army maintenance down a little bit. See if we can recover some money. And then we can use that money to get some of the loans repaid off. In the meantime, we can start thinking about improving relations with the other vassals that we have. What's our force limit up to now? Still only 20. Quite surprised by that. I guess we have raised some autonomy in a few places, so that does kind of make sense. But we've got 2 vassals left, so we'll keep trying to improve with them. And then we'll be able to vassalize some more. The Cherokee are actually well, the Creek actually are getting quite big. They're military tech 9. They've got an alliance with Caddo and Wichita, which makes them a little bit strong. But they are the only other native that we are neighbouring at the moment. So they are potentially our only target. Unless somebody else sort of moves closer to us, which could well happen. We actually have these light ships now. So let's go ahead and get them all together. And we'll group them up. And we are going to tell you to repair when slightly damaged. And you're going to protect trade... where? In Chesapeake Bay. And we are going... not enough sailors. Oh, it's like the first time in any game ever where I've not had enough sailors to build enough ships. But that's fine. We are going to try and get some trade income. That's kind of the plan now. And then maybe we'll be able to get sort of 3 advisors going. So, oh, we've got this fort here, of course, haven't we? This is what's costing us the money, having these extra forts. Do we really need a fort down here? We'll turn it off. I'm not necessarily sure it's even worth having. I think I'm just going to get rid of it for now. And we'll just keep our 1 fort. That'll significantly increase the amount of money we're making. Any other useful buildings that we could get? Any more taxation? I can see a 0.9. Which could be useful. Actually, that's in my vassal's territory, so I don't really want to do that. Same with that one's 0.16. So I guess we'll wait on that. We could go ahead and get ourselves a regimental camp to increase our force limit, but I think we'll wait. So we can get an additional merchant, but I think we're going to hang off on that because we would like to get the tech. How are things going with the institutions? I guess we're quite some way off. Yeah, we're quite a way off actually being able to adopt that institution. It's unfortunate, but what can we do? Just got to wait, really. Make some money, get some manpower back, get some sailors back. Gain a Grand Captain. Which one's the Grand Captain? Quartermaster, Master Recruiter, Grand Captain. A level 2 Grand Captain. Well, that's great, but I can't afford you, so it was a bit pointless. Can't afford much at the moment. We've got literally no income. Spain are down here as well. Why can't I interact with Brittany? I can quite clearly click on their flag, but it won't let me do it. Right, now I can see Brittany. There we go. Brittany... Now, this is actually saying it's France. Oh, that's France. So I can declare war on Brittany, can I? And they don't have any friends at the moment. Well, I think it's quite clear what we've got to do here, then. We've got to go and declare war on Brittany. Miami separatists. We do have some troops in Miami. Brittany's now rivaled me. I will go ahead and rival Brittany. That's actually fantastic. Take some land from them. Now then, we can have another leader, can't we? I believe. So let's try and get one. You're not great. You're not terrible either. We do have a Humiliate Rival CB. The problem with Humiliate Rival... The problem with the Humiliate Rival CB is you have to... let's go and take that back. The problem with the Humiliate Rival CB is that you have to take their capital, which would mean getting across to Brittany. And you can't take land in a Humiliate Rival CB either. I really should keep some troops here. Because otherwise they just keep damaging the colony and it'll take forever to grow. So I think wherever we've got separatists, we just go ahead and just bump the autonomy up. I don't have the money or the manpower or the force limit to just keep running around squashing rebellions. And as we're trying to take quite a lot of land quite quickly, we do have to be a little bit careful about the way in which we do it. So my plan, Brittany have got 1 full province and two full provinces and 2 colonies. If we take the colonies become our colonies and we have to pay the maintenance on them. So we might want to wait until they become full cities. I mean, we can just burn them down, but we do have to be a little bit careful there. We could go ahead and also take an extra 15 morale of armies, which again I think we will do. We'll spend military points on military ideas until we catch up in admin and diplotech. Right, you are starting to ship some troops over. Now, what is your tech level? Your tech level is 14 military-wise. Mine is 12. So they are a little bit ahead of me. They've mainly got transports here. I think in terms of numbers, though, we should be able to beat the proverbial snot out of them. There's some coring done. Lose 5 admin power. See, all of this stuff's nasty. Local goods, local tax, local... Yeah, not really bothered. Right, let's go and... Oh, Spain are actually over here beating up the British. Fantastic. So we still can't integrate anybody yet. We can improve you 37 more, which would put you up to 197. So we could actually start integrating the Huron in a few months. Well, more than a few months, but... Yeah, it's going to be about a year before we can do that. Now, I'm tempted to just let them finish these colonies. But at the same time, I don't want them to get any nasty alliances. It would be nice to get a big enough network to at least fabricate a claim on both of their proper provinces. I think we want the larger army down here ready to jump on their army, though. So let's bring you this way. Monthly autonomy change for nobility, gaining loyalty. Well, I'd sooner not lose... let's repay the loan. I'd sooner not lose the... What was I going to lose? Stability. I'd sooner not lose the stability. So we should be able to deal... You actually getting off the ship. You're getting a little bit nervous, aren't you? Which is good. That's what we want you to do. So we'll let that spy network build up. We'll let Huron get up to 190. We can start annexing them, and then we can actually go to war. So even though you can't annex a vassal while you're at war, you can annex them and then go to war. That's fine. That's perfectly reasonable. See, this one's nearly done as well. So what we could do is we could grab it while it is still a colony, if it's going to be finished soon. It'd cost us a lot of money, but I think we could do it. We've got another potential rebellion, which is the Pico Separatists, which are you guys up here. Again, we'll just raise the autonomy. That goes away. I don't have to deal with it. Admin tech, yes, let's not be behind. So we are starting to catch up now. What type of government are we? Missionary strength and possible advisors and tax modifier. We've actually got a relatively good leader. He's 72, our leader. Wow. Our new guys are 552, which is actually quite a bit better. Our heir. Yeah, our heir's actually quite good. Midas touched as well. Well, both of them are Midas touched. Why can't we kill you off? Because we don't have 50 legitimacy. But when our ruler dies, we'll get an extra 3 power points in Diplo, which is, you know, useful. I mean, we can redistribute them a little bit, but that would certainly be better. Is this yet finished? No. But it's really close. Really, really close. Let's go ahead and start fabricating some of these claims before we get discovered. So we want to claim on that one. And we want a claim on that one, because those are full cities. We'll repay another loan. I think I'm just going to wait for this one to finish, because this one's going to be half done. Yeah, paid off a loan and renewed a loan, which is annoying. Still getting those light ships out, so that should be helping with the money. Natives in Delaware, but we won that even though we didn't have any maintenance up. That is fine. Let's go and put the maintenance up. I think it is time. We will be losing a little bit of money while we do this, but that's okay. They've got no armies down here, so it should be relatively quick and easy to take these provinces out. We are at our force limit. Let's go ahead and split this army in two. And take the one that's got the general and get you over there. You're going to go and attack that province. You do have some men down there. How close is this one to being done? It's so close. So close. Let's just wait. Let's just wait for it to become a full city. Because if it becomes a full city, it's worth more war score. Only just, because it still won't have a fort there. But it will be worth more. And we can fabricate another... Well, we won't be able to afford to fabricate a claim on it, but we'll see what we can do. Natives in Delaware lose 1 ferocity. That is good. So they're getting 70 new settlers a year. It's almost done. It needs 22 more settlers. We can also now start to integrate the Huron. So let's go and start annexing them. Everything we do here makes us stronger, so that's good. How close are you? You still need 16 more settlers. Looks like Spain and Britain are still at war with each other, which is fine as far as I'm concerned. Rebellion, which is in Ohio, as expected. Bump up the autonomy. So these provinces aren't really counting much for us at the moment, but it will help. You've got cannons there as well. Is that all cannons? Oh no, you've just brought some extra troops in. That was sneaky. Still, it's 2... We don't have any artillery, which is a very good point. We should be getting some at some point. We don't have any money, but I think we've got the numbers. Not convinced now. I think I'm actually going to bring you down to help out with that one. I think we're going to go in with all of you. After we fight off the natives and then get back up to full power. This is now done. Right, can we fabricate another claim? No, we'd need 30 on 27.4. Is it worth waiting? Let's lose the Diplo, that's fine. 27.4, how fast is it going up? 29.1. Yeah, another month we can probably wait. We're going with a 15 stat. They might even move some of these guys away. Of course, they might be bringing more in, you never know. But we'll see what we can do. Has force limit gone up at all? No. If I could just had one more, I could just get one unit to go and grab that. You're actually shipping some off. That's fantastic. And we have enough. Okay, so we're going to go and fabricate a claim on your other province. Yeah, that's fine. So, let's go ahead and go down to speed 3, which I think is slow enough. Don't have a free diplomat at the moment. Let us stop improving relations with you guys for a few seconds. Okay, we're going to declare our war. We are going to take that one first. It doesn't really matter. We're going to take the 11 stack on top of that 3 stack. They weren't even at full maintenance. They're not going to get away. Let's move you down here and start taking the other provinces as well. It should be fairly quick. They have just dropped off the 3k stack up there. But they were the ones that were already on the boat, which is fine. We've already got 2% war score here. That's the natives. That's fine. We're not bothered about that. We win that battle easily. Right, we've got control of that province. Let's start moving out with you. And we'll go and try and kill your army. Because you're currently beating up my vassals, which I don't like. Now, where are you going to try and head to is the question. You're taking a very strange route around. Well, let's go and take your last province then, because you're not actually currently taking any of my land, so I'm not all that bothered. The problem that we've got is then getting enough war score to end the war. So now we have control of the colony. Let's just get back onto our own territory. We'll take this one. Yeah, where did you run off to? Just need... Right, there they are. So we'll take this land. 5% now. And now we're going to go and see if we can run that army down. Now, they do have the numbers. Well, we have the numbers, but they do have higher military tech than us. But we should be able to... Yeah, they definitely don't want to take this fight. As evidenced by the fact that they keep running off into the wilds. We might catch them there, actually. We have indeed caught them. They've got a crossing penalty and a terrain penalty because it's our vassal's fort. So we count as the defender, even though Brittany was there first. And that'll be a stout wipe. So we are losing a little bit of money. We do need to keep our eyes open just in case they try and sneak anything, you know, try and land any troops, because they might. So some ships up here, look. And obviously those ships are hostile to us. It doesn't really mean they're doing anything. So we'll just keep our eye on them. That was... Oh, 6 Pretender regiments rise up in Delaware. Really? So we've lost our ruler. We do have troops in Delaware. Let's go ahead and give you our better commander. Or better general. And hopefully we'll win that. We should be the defender. They do have a cannon, which is unfortunate for us. If the game would give me a decent roll or two, occasionally, we might win. Yeah, there we go. We have just won. That hurt, but we did get it done. So we'll give you the good commander again. And what we need to do now is just make sure that we jump on any Brittany troops that might try and come... Where did you come from? Let's move you down there. Cheeky gits. Didn't even notice that. We could jump on them now just to sort of try and stop them from completing the siege. Ah, didn't quite get it. I didn't realise they'd survived. I thought we'd stacked wipe them. Let's go ahead and group you guys back together now. Now, all we need to do is try and convince Brittany that they don't want to be in this war anymore. They wouldn't even take a white piece at this stage. How much would this cost? Negative 104. Yeah, I thought so. Although this is a colony. You used to be able to just steal colonies. Can you not still do that? Let's go ahead and have a look and see if it's possible. I'm almost convinced that it is. But I can't remember, so we'll go and have a look. Obviously that'll cost us a bit of money and we'll end up taking another loan and stuff. We could essentially just reduce our army maintenance because we can't see any Brittany troops right now. So we've got that back. Let's go ahead and put you guys back on the colony. But we do have the war goal, so we'll get a ticking war score. Burn colony, seize colony. There we go. That's instantly just our colony anyway. What have we got here? National decision. Convert to Christianity. Do you know what? It might be nice to do that. The problem is converting to Christian, because we don't really... Our religion at the moment doesn't really do anything for us, does it? We don't get any bonuses. A bit of national unrest. But it's too risky doing it right now. What was our mission? Oh, increase our... Well, that's not going to happen. Might as well just cancel that. I've completely forgotten about missions. But we'll wait on that one. But now we have a Christian... if we get some more Christian provinces, it'll be a little bit easier. But we need Brittany to want to agree to get out of this war, essentially. Which, you know, that'll take time. It's not going to cost us as much war score now. On negative 66, 67, 68. It's going up and down. It's probably because they've got ships around and they're blockading us from time to time. But as the length of the war goes on, that will burn down. Our war score should be going up. From battles, war goal, yeah, 4.4 on war goal. We can still gain another 20.6 war score just for holding the war goal. So we'll just sort of hang on. It'll mean the war will take longer than we'd like it to, but that's fine. Diplo ideas, Cost of reducing war exhaustion. Do we want to get that? We're kind of behind on Diplo. That said, though, if we take that idea, then we get manpower modifier. So I think we do have to do that. Now we get the manpower modifier. So that will be well worth it. However, I'm going to go and end the video there. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4 as the Iroquois. I will see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.